Welcome to the Adjacent Weekend Update with Jody Silvey Wynn and Shelly Silvey Grabe.
All right, it's that time at the podcast where it's time to pay the bills.
Pay the bills.
We are so grateful because we've got some incredible sponsors supporting us this April. Can you believe it?
I can. I love it.
These are people and businesses we truly love, and we know you will too. First up, our OG, our day one, the Grabe Enterprises home of JBGoodwin's A-Team. Adrienne has been a trusted realtor in the Central Texas for over 25 years. And I have to tell you, we've worked with them and the team for the A-Team and Shelly and Adrienne. And oh my gosh, he is honest, straightforward, reliable, and just all around great human. And he's my brother. He is my brother, which, let's be honest, is exactly who you want helping you to buy and sell a home. So if you were thinking about making a move in Central Texas, call Adrienne, text Adrienne, just get Adrienne involved. He's your guy. That's our first number one sponsor. Sponsor number two, Cornucopia Popcorn. It's our flavor experts, Nadia and Mike from Cornucopia Popcorn. And y'all, this is not your average popcorn. We're talking everything from dill pickle to s'mores with over 40 plus flavors to sample. Vegan options, gluten-free options, something for every craving. They were even voted Austin's best sampling room. So yes, you absolutely need to go try it for yourself. And
sure
get
do.
this small but mighty team of 15, they popped over 45,000 pounds of popcorn last year, sold 2,900 tins, 2,900 tins, and donated to 97 nonprofits. They are a true giver in our community. We love a business that gives back. So whether you need corporate gifts and after-school snacks or just a treat for yourself, Cornucopia has you covered. Use code Shody Media, all caps, for 10% off. And now you can even order on Amazon. Link is in our show notes. Please go support Cornucopia, who supports so many people in Austin. Sponsor number 3, that's it. YGIM, new for April. And we are so excited to welcome a brand new sponsor this month. YGM, family owned and operated since 1998. Wow. They're serving Austin and the surrounding areas. These guys do great. Basically everything. What are we talking about? We're talking about sheetrock, painting, texturizing, popcorn ceiling removal. Thank goodness. Water damage and repair, decks, siding, fencing, plumbing, electrical, handyman work, kitchen and bathroom upgrades, and even make readies for rentals or sales. They did our back gazebo area for our pergola for our outdoor pool area. And if your house is in need of any help, any kind of upgrade, any kind of just something to make it look a little nicer, call YGIM and they can handle it. Call 512-937-9604 or contact Casey Solari at yahoo.com. She's our sister. We love her. Save that number because you will need it at some point. All right, friends. If you are loving what we are doing over here at Adjacent Podcast, you can support us by joining our Patreon for only $5 a month or becoming a sponsor yourself with your company or just because you love the podcast so much. All the info is in the show notes and on ShodyMedia.com. All right. What do you think, Shelly? Do you think we're going to get to pay all the bills and keep the lights on?
Let's keep the lights on.
All right, let's get back to the show. Let's get adjacent. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Weekend News. Oh my gosh, it's been another crazy week of fun and excitement and new adventures. We did some great interviews on Sunday. Oh my gosh, Shelly. I love George's interview and Sean and Sabrina's interviews. Amazing. Jared's dad's birthday, Sean and Pam's anniversary, Katie's mom's birthday, rest in peace. We had Jack Dudley's birthday, rest in peace. Oh my gosh. We had so many great interviews on Tuesday and Wednesday, and our good friend Pam McCullough's in town. Oh my gosh, what a treat.
And their damn taxes were due this week.
Your damn taxes were due this week. And this weekend, we have another great weekend of things that are coming up. But what did you think of this week, Shelly?
I have to say, let's take a moment and send some happy healing thoughts to Adrian's mom, Sandra Pickering. She had her hip replacement today.
Wow, she's gonna feel like a new person.
Yeah, she's gonna be she's gonna outrun all of us.
Yes.
And Tristan's with her and taking care of her. We really appreciate everybody in Orlando that worked with Sandy and the procedure and happy healing and get her back on her bicycle and get her really, really comfortable. You guys, she grew up having like a double curve scoliosis back in the day when they really didn't do anything to prevent and correct.
Right.
And so now it's really, wreaked havoc on our hips. And so it took me a long time to adopt chiropractics, but go see a chiropractor.
Yeah, John's been going to Sparza Chiropractor up north. And
Espinosa.
That's right, Espinosa. And he loves it. And John's had a lot of back and rib problems. And, he's broken his back and his ribs like multiple times. So they are making him feel so much better. So please go to them if you're having any issues. They will set you up with a great program. I know I went when I was having some, I get that vertigo pretty bad, and they will fix you right up. So it's amazing. Or if you have a sciatic nerve issue, boom. I mean, Shelly.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
But Kim Stockenboyer, she, introduced us to Espinosa because they're Egon's clients. And she was getting ready to go to Europe and was having sciatica. And she was like, gosh, we're going to be in Amsterdam. I want to be able to walk. This is killing me, and having to be on an airplane and everything. This is going to be a huge factor. And she went to a chiropractor for like 2 months, a game changer. And she was able to walk all over Amsterdam and live, really experience the whole adventure. And so I highly recommend Espinosa. I went through their 6-month plan, and it was a game changer. It really taught me some good strategies for stretching.
Yes.
And
the key.
yeah, and whenever I get out of line, I just run in there, and he's like, boop, 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 bing, I'm back.
Yes. Well, Shelly, I have to. So also this weekend there is a lot going on, but I do want to let you know the Longhorns are playing in Austin. The baseball, we're playing Alabama. The women's softball is off this weekend. So if you're looking for women's softball, you'll probably have to go listen and watch a different team because they're off. But
I'm sure they'll be playing somebody's softball game at 1972 pub.
Yeah, go to 1972. Okay. So I have been trying to, because in this world where things are off kilter right now, I've been trying to find some great news, like good news to report on Weekend News. I found some things that I thought I could report to you. It's by Beast Goats Global News. And I don't know if you know this, but the monarch butterflies, they have increased their migration of the species up 64%.
Woo!
Another great news is New York City Fashion Week is banning fur on the runway, which I like that they're not going to have fur on the runway. Also, renewable energy has surpassed coal usage for the first time ever. And I love this one so much. There's a German circus that does not use live animals anymore. They use holograms, and people say that it is an incredible show. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but when the Irwin Center was open during high school, I went and worked at the circus. I worked in the concession stand at the Irwin Center, and I was taking something to the back, like, of like there's a whole area. And all these elephants started walking past me holding their tails. And I just was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. But I've never like really been a fan of the circus because I know that not all the animals, some circuses probably do a great job, but I don't think it's like what it should be. Like I love this idea of the hologram. I think that'd be so cool to see. So that's some good news because I know in this world we're looking for some good news lately, right? Am I right?
I love that. Thanks for adding that, Jody. I love I know during uh COVID and the Good News Network started.
Yes.
And I love it. I mean, I dialed in 100% on that. I love hearing the good stuff. I'm so excited about the monarch butterflies.
Yes.
I know that was a huge movement, and I love when we share something as a world and say, "Hey, let's focus on this," and it improves.
Yes.
It improves, and that just proves that when you know, you do better. And a lot of the things
Yes.
is a lack of knowledge. It's like we don't know that that's a problem. Like turn your lights off at night. I understand safety and concerns like that, but the birds are migrating right now. Turn your lights off at night.
Yes,
And so
good idea. I always have some lights going. That's a good idea. I will work on that for sure. Yeah.
having the motion lights or what have you, as needed. But even the motion lights at our house, because we have so many critters in our neighborhood, it just it messes with their ecosystem, and it's like
Right.
just trying to be respectful. I had a great pleasure of living in the Grand Teton National Park
Yes.
for 2 years, and through that process, you have to go through a training on if you're going to live in the park, you have to go through a training about protecting what's around you and understanding how we interfere with, that we are the outsiders.
Right.
And this is a cherished gift that you get to be here. So don't jack with things because they're all needed. And
Yes.
so, like picking flowers and all these things, they explain how it changes the habitat and stuff like that. Not flowers that you grow yourself, Jody. I see your smirk, but
No,
yeah,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
in a national forest and stuff like that, understanding the ecosystem, and so I find that fascinating, and I'm so glad about the monarch butterflies because I know that was a big concern. I hope like let's get a bee update. I hope the
I
bees are doing
know.
better.
I know. I think about them as well. I have to tell you, I'm a kind of a weirdo about pesticides, not using pesticides. I was out at the ranch and I was like weeding and I did get this really special tool for my weeding and it just has a claw and it has a little hoe as well. And I was like, I just love that tool because it would help me get the weeds out as much as possible in the areas that I don't want weeds. Weeds are fine out in the fields. I don't care so much, but I don't like to use pesticides. I'm very like so I have found this tool that I saw. I have that tool, but I also I wouldn't recommend it to everybody, but I have this thing where I just have this little torch. I can burn the plant so that, and it'll eventually come back, but it's not going to I'm not going to burn a field or anything. It's like, like if it's on a sidewalk or something like that, I could burn it real quick. It's in an isolated space. It's not going to burn everything. But it does kind of get rid of that plant. You can sweep it away. I would recommend it if you're in a drought-ridden area. It's more like if it's on a sidewalk, I can do that, or I can pull it out. But I try not to use pesticides because I just hate them so much. I just am so against them. But because it's not just the plant, it's affecting the soil, it's affecting the water, it's affecting the other animals and the bugs and all of that. So I really just try to stay away from that stuff. But when I can, as long as it's not hurting anything. But there are some big things going on in Austin this week. If you want to know, or you want to know,
I do always.
So it's the last weekend for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. So if you have not gotten to go see your favorite comedians, and Austin is on the map for our comedy shows. Donna Lee, all of them. I mean, these are huge.
That Yankee from New Jersey.
Yes. Yes. I mean, I have to tell you, Austin is on the map, and I know Joe Rogan has really brought a lot of people to the stage, but we have some extremely talented comedians in Austin. So go see the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. We also have the Fuse Box Festival. It's a theater, dance, music, film, culinary arts festival that's going on all over Austin. You can get your tickets, look on and find it. Fusebox, Fusebox. They also have the ATX Reggae Fest. You know that one. Everybody loves the Reggae Fest. Old Settlers Music Fest.
You'll be able to smell it. You'll be able to smell the Reggae Fest of my
Hey, you can smell that stuff all over. But the Old Settlers Music Festival, Spring Pickin' Party. And then they have the Out of the House Spring Homes Tour. And we have Eeyore's birthday party coming up. So start making your plans for Eeyore's, because it's coming up not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. So those are what's going on in Austin, Texas. Again, Austin always has stuff going on. Always. You will always, and even if there's not like a big festival, there's great restaurants, great bars, there's great music everywhere. So, and then just getting out in nature. Shelly, you've been to all the different trails and hiking with Coulter and getting your steps in. And we've gotten a lot of rain this week. So rain coming. We need it. We need it through the summer, because summer usually gets dry. We are hoping for a wet summer. That always makes the temperatures lower. So anyway, what are you seeing out and about in Austin?
I'm trying to pull it up real quick. I did see some videos of people that typically hike the Greenbelt. You can find it online. It will tell you how much water we have. But this might be a great weekend to be in the Greenbelt. Yeah, the pictures look great of the water level. We tried to chase the water a little bit and go up to Kelly's waterfall last week, and there was no water in their creek.
Well, it's getting absorbed.
It is. Yeah. It is. It's running down the stream because there's,
But in Shoal Creek, there's water right now. I can always tell if we're getting water because there's water in Shoal Creek. So
and then we love when it backs up. Somebody sent a video of the Greenbelt yesterday, and it looked fantastic. It's short-lived, you guys, to run over and do it. I don't know if y'all remember Mark Murrell at Austin. Local guy. He said that when we have a good rainstorm, him and his friends will ride the rapids from like Lost Creek over to the Greenbelt, over to Barton Creek.
Like in a kayak?
No, in a tube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he was telling us, Jody. And so I've never.
Well, be careful.
Yeah, be careful on. Well, you're gonna have to get in and out, like the Frio and stuff. But over at McKinney, the two strands are finally rolling down and looking great, and so lots of great time to hike. The weather,
yeah,
in the morning.
It's been in the low 80s. It's been so lovely. It's been lovely, and even one day, Shelly and one of our friends and I, we went walking, and I was having to wear a beanie and a jacket.
and it was a whopping 79 degrees.
I know. I think your husband made fun of.
You run cold. Today Jody and I are heading to Butler Park to play with Pete. So that's exciting.
Yeah, that's weather permitting, of course. If we get a flash flood, we won't go.
Yeah.
I am such a cat, Shelly. I am such a cat. But I'm getting I'm so grateful for the rain that I'm I don't even care.
Agreed. And our pivot is so strong.
Yeah.
If we have to pivot, it's so strong.
Oh,
That means you're gonna find us a better half or day maker.
oh my gosh. I know. We saw Heather at Better Half last week, and I just love her. She's such a doll.
She is.
She's such a doll. If you don't know who she is, she's the one with the bangs at Better Half. And she's so sweet. And, I just love that wait staff there. They're like so welcoming and kind. And their food they're attentive. Their food is so good. It's so fresh. And, I just love that spot. That spot on Fifth Street. So if you haven't been, please go. It was on our March Madness, but it's one of our favorite go-tos for sure.
Agreed.
It's so good. I love it.
So good.
And it has such a beautiful outdoor seating area.
Oh, it does. I love it. Hey, you guys, on Patreon this week, I dropped a video of my backyard. And we have all our whistler ducks in, and they keep flying in, and it is almost duckling season for them, and so hopefully they'll drop another batch in our backyard. But go to Patreon and see all of our ducks in the backyard. So cute.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Patreon, please go, because there is a lot of stuff that we're trying to drop there. We're also trying to do little clips that you'll see on YouTube, on TikTok, on all the little social media. So keep a lookout for them and give us those if it lets you be a follower and like and subscribe and do all the stuff, because we are putting out so much content, and we have a lot of things in the works. Shelly and I, we're always brainstorming new ideas, and you guys give us great ideas.
Oh my God.
Keep sharing with us what you think we should do, because all of that really does help the podcast grow and change and evolve. And like we always say, if you don't evolve, you're going to die.
Exactly.
I mean, right.
Evolve or die. And go back and listen to our adjacent investigates, because we're investigating the clothing conflict, but we did a deep dive on nudity.
Right. Those naturalists out there that you love so much.
And we have a challenge.
Yes. The challenge is real. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can do it, but I have a lot of front-facing windows.
That will be the fastest 5-step challenge for you ever.
I don't know. Hey,
it's like microwave, like down the microwave.
Yeah. Just stay in my bathroom. I'm like gonna cook in the bathroom. Do squats in the bathroom. Anyway, what are your favorite things this week?
Okay, I love sharing favorite things. As I mentioned, because we're considered media, we've been able to sign up for NetGalley, where we get all the advanced readers.
I signed up. I'm so excited.
It's so exciting. And so I had the great pleasure of reading Liz Scanlon's Otis Knows, which is adorable.
So cute.
Yeah. And I am in the middle. This is one of my favorite things this week. I have never heard of this author. So this is new to me author. Y'all all probably have been reading her forever. It's like one of those beach reads. It's Mary Kay Andrews, and the book is called Road Trip, and it's about sisters. So I'm in love with it already. And Mary Kay, y'all need to go find her on the socials. This lady is friggin' hilarious. A little warning, she does get very political, but the rest of her stuff is just like a Southern fireball, older woman, and she just tells her stories straight up. But she has an ass load of books.
Wow.
So Mary Kay Andrews, the book is The Road Trip. and it's coming out in May, and you guys pre-order it. My number 2 is Ben Danelle is working on a song for us, and I'm very, very, very excited. And that's the other part of my number 2 is that Jody and I have started a new series, and I'm giddy about it. I'm so giddy about this series where we're telling each other bedtime stories. We dropped the first episode on Wednesday, and a lot of you guys messaged me. And so, yes, it was Leslie Cochran, who was he was famous in Austin and just beloved by everybody. Loved him. Everybody cherished him being in our city. He was like the naked bicycle guy. It's just like,
I wish it was round so we could talk about the big controversy.
Yeah. It would, hearing his story and getting to deep dive him and finding out more about him was very touching to me. And we love this process. And Jody's episode, buckle up, bitches. Jody's episode next week is going to blow your mind.
Are we putting them out? Are we putting both of them out? Or
no.
All of it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And so, very, very exciting. We hope you guys love this series. We're giddy about it. Please share it. We hope it goes viral. We hope everybody falls in love with it.
I think it's gonna do really well. Also, if you want us to tell a story about an event in history, make up a story, or if you want us to tell a story about somebody in history or somebody that's alive and well right now, we'd be happy to do it. Just give us the content. We'll research it and do all the good stuff. So
my third favorite thing this week is getting good news for our friend that we love so much. Not our story to share, but thank you everybody who does goes to the doctor and does the good work and gets checked up and does the preventive care and takes care of themselves. We really appreciate it. We love having you in our lives, and we want you here as long as we can possibly have you. And so we appreciate the due diligence, and nobody wants to have a colonoscopy, but you gotta do it, and you gotta get those checks. So I appreciate everybody doing the good work and
for sure,
and keeping themselves healthy and self-care. And sorry, at number 4 is just
I love it. That means good things are happening.
Yeah. All of our shows really dropped powerful episodes this week. The conspiracy dropped about The Shining, which is always fascinating. Lots of banter on the YouTube about it. And Danielle, had Ari hard on, but Kim and Friends, her mini-sode,
I love her mini-sodes.
Relentless self-care just shook me. Shook me. And then having Eddie on our podcast, and him being a proud Mexican.
Yeah.
And his love for Jessica.
And his kids.
And golf and his dad and his mom, and just, oh my gosh. The passion. I'm just like, more. I love it.
I know. I love all the interviews. They're so special.
So special.
Everybody has even when they're like, oh, I'm boring. Why do you want to interview me? I'm like, are you kidding? Nobody I know is boring. And all the new people I get to meet, I'm like, I learned so much from everybody.
Yeah.
So,
and we got to be in studio. We had 4 hours of studio time on Wednesday, 2 hours on Sunday. You guys were bringing us so much goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, and we got to see Bryce.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's more than 3, you guys.
I love it.
I do need to find different glasses because now my eyebrows.
I was noticing that. I was like,
this is
get something a little smaller.
Yeah, like, oh, it looks like extended brows. You guys haven't gone on Patreon to see my eyebrows.
Yeah,
it's pretty comical right now.
It looks a lot.
Even when I'm not like putting my eyebrows up, It looks like these are furry now.
Yeah, you've been wearing those glasses to give yourself like some eyebrows, and now it's like you got eyebrows, so you don't need them.
Yeah, thank you, man. The eyebrows, what a game.
Yeah, I love them. They look great on you. My favorite things are I love rain gear.
You do.
I love a good raincoat and I love good rain boots because I don't like to carry an umbrella. So, like Shelly says, we don't really have umbrellas. So, I love my rain gear. I love my garden tool that I talked about with it has a 3-prong spike and a little hoe. I was
Did you
loving
say little hoe?
and a little hoe. And I was loving the Artemis, the space explorers, and how one of the astronauts that he dedicated a part of the moon to his deceased wife, Carol. So blessings to Carol after her fight with cancer. I was so moved by that. And also, did you know, I think it was this one, I saw a TikTok that all of the astronauts were public school graduates. So I want to do a deep dive on that, but that's what I had heard. So I hope it's true. And then I'm really into, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do like Thrive Cosmetics, C-A-U-S, Medics. And it's basically they, animal cruelty free, no testing on animals. It's very natural. It's a little more expensive, but they last forever. I love their mascara. It comes off. It's on it's like a tubular mascara. It's very good mascara. Makes your eyelashes pop. I know Shelly doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but this makeup is very natural looking, and I like more of a natural look. So anyway, those are mine. I just love the Artemis. That was so thrilling.
The Artemis, you know, when something big happens in the world and everybody leans in. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody
was lovely.
behind it.
Yeah.
Everybody talking about it. Everybody talking about something positive instead of something negative. Everybody really leaning in on it. That whole Carol, there was and I shared it on the socials. There was a couple that wrote a song about Carol, and it was very powerful. But all the shares about them coming home, and I don't know if you saw the plane that actually caught. They were like, if you're on the right side of the plane, and then they had the banter about everybody being like, I'm on the wrong side of the plane.
I know.
It was so adorable and very entertaining. And Adrian's mom got a great video from her backyard because she was really in there.
I love that. Yeah. And she was, please send it to us.
Yeah, I'll
put it on
should.
Patreon or something.
I'll put it on Patreon. And yeah, I love when the community comes together and really puts in on something positive. I did, Jody and I wear these bracelets about our little girls that we lost July 4th. And the whole community coming together
and the floods.
Yeah, the floods. And everybody coming together when something rough happens, sad, something, tragic, and when everybody comes together.
Equally as important as when there's good things happen.
Oh my gosh, I just like the Olympics and Artemis and everything. It's like yes. I feel like we really need more of those right now in the world. And really, that's what adjacent. That's our goal with adjacent.
Bring people together.
Yeah.
So before we let you go, you have some homework, guys, some listener homework. Send us your favorite things. Send us some good news and tell us what you're doing this weekend. We would love to hear from all of you. So you can send it through messaging through Shelly. You can send it through our adjacent connectors. You can text us. You can email us. You can call us. You decide. How do you want to give us your good news, things you love, and what are you doing this weekend? That's your homework. Don't forget.
That's your homework. And you also have some homework on the clothing conflict.
Yes. Tell us
if you want these awesome eyebrows. Call Girly Bird. Tell them Adjacent sent you and you get $50 off, you guys.
It's worth it.
Worth it.
And now Shelly has to get new glasses.
I look at the.
We need to go glasses shopping because I would like to get some new glasses too. So let's do it together.
But you guys look, I can still move my eyebrows. That's exciting.
Well, she has to still be as like expressive as she wants to be. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for listening and
Have a great weekend.
yes.
Get outside. Go outside.
Even in the rain. Get outside
Even in the rain.
All right. Texas.
Yeehaw.